It's dead ass embarrassing how many times I've been trying to record this. It's not that deep. I feel like I should be like this. Hey guys! That's not me though. That's not me. I'm scared. I talk to the camera all the time. You look into my Snapchat camera roll. It's a lot going on in there. But I think I'm just gonna have to get comfortable with talking and being present and actually staying on topic. Or maybe not. Maybe I won't stay on topic because I can't. And also, I think that some of that has to do with me wanting to be perfect and wanting everything to be perfect. So I feel like I can't just talk. So I act like the magic of editing doesn't exist. But then there's also a part of me that's like, no, you need to do it unedited. It needs to be raw so it's real. Bitch! I wish sometimes that when I'm talking to people in real life, I could edit. So I might as well take advantage of that. I'm recording this on my Snapchat because I like the way it looks. I don't like when Apple flip my face like this, because I don't think I look as good that way. I look funky. But yeah, I've been struggling a lot lately. I've been struggling a lot lately with my depression. I've been struggling a lot with getting my ass out of bed. You know, the whole I can't shower. I'm like, you know, like that depression, like the nasty, funky depression, like that's what I've been giving lately. And I'm not new to this. I've been dealing with mental health and mental illness and shit my whole life. I guess it's kind of coming at a point where I feel like I shouldn't have any, I feel like I shouldn't have any valid reason to be so sad right now, as if humans aren't humans and just feel feelings, because that's like the whole point. There doesn't have to be a right or wrong reason. I don't hold people to the same standards that I hold myself to, and the standards that I hold myself to are very unrealistic, and unhealthy and toxic, and oftentimes the most break me down. Okay, because they're not useful. You can't break yourself down and punish yourself into growth necessarily. Like, yeah, you can do hard work. Like, literally, I do combat sports. That's all I fucking do. And it's hard, and you're literally like sacrificing your health, and you're trying to rip somebody's head off. I'm just kidding. But that's hard, but that grows, that gives you growth, and you learn from that. But when it's a thing of you punishing yourself for feeling and for being human and this and that, that's not helping you. That's hurting. That ain't that like self-harm? Like, because sometimes I won't eat if I lost a match, and that's very vulnerable. Don't come at me. I give too much worth to the outcome, and I'll get into places where I take away all my success and all the things I've improved on, and all my growth and all my skills. Like, I'll be like, that's out the door because you didn't sub somebody in 13 seconds. And that's like, I feel like that's unhealthy. I feel like that's very unhealthy. And so, but sometimes, like, when I was at the ADCC, it was really hard for me, you know, because I lost my matches. It was really hard for me because I lost my matches, although none of the easy matches stay home. All y'all was badass fucking killers. I know that I was in my head a lot, and I didn't perform the way that I know I could. But then I got mad at myself for that because I was struggling. I was mad because I was struggling. I was mad because I self-sabotaged in that moment. And the anger in itself, shaming myself for falling short, made everything worse. Like, damn, I almost had a panic attack because of that shit. When I didn't have to go about it that way. I came to have fun. I came to get experience. I came to see where my skills are at. I came to be around people I love. I came to see some badass matches. I did everything I came for. But because I'm so hard on myself, I had to lessen the experience. Like, my coach asked every time when we come back from a competition, she's like, what was your favorite part? What did you do worse? Or what did you do best? What do you think you could work on? And my vibes was just off. Like, I did ask, was like, like, you could tell I wasn't thinking good about it. When in hindsight, it was a good experience. Like, my training partner, she was like, well, did you have fun at least? And then that made me think, oh shit, like, I'm going about this really, like, I need to lead, like, through action. And if I want my teammates, if I want the future, you know, young girls who want to do this, to go about this right and not literally kill themselves over some things that don't fucking matter, I'm gonna have to do it myself, right? So, what is it called? Like, lead by example. Yeah, that's what I have to tell myself a lot of times when I'm being a fucking asshole to myself. I gotta be like, so you can't really practice what you preach if you're here at the end of a match being like, you fucking suck! Die. You don't deserve to be here. Everyone's looking at you like, girl, you fucking fraud. Girl, at the end of the day, no one gives a fuck. We're all worried about our own things. And half of us have driven from the state over to come compete. Half of us are tired. Half of us got work in the morning. Half of us got kids with us. A lot of times I find that I'm rude as fuck to myself. And I have this goal to lead by example. And I fear that those are the points where I don't. Those are the points where I'm like, I forget that I want to set an example because I'm so hard on myself. I forget that I'm a person that can deliver those type of lessons and those type of examples. Hey kids! Anyways, like, for them kids, like, I would never want one of them kids on the bus to talk to themselves the way that I talk to myself, so I shouldn't be talking to myself that way, because then I can't fully practice what I preach. I can't preach what I'm practicing because I'm not practicing it. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. So I fear that if I don't become more kind to myself, it will lessen my value, or maybe not value, but my impact as a leader. Yes. Yeah, I figured that out. Woo! So, going into this tournament, we gonna have fun. You know how Rose Namajunas be like, I'm the best. Yeah, I need a little more of that. I need a little more of, I'm the best. But when you don't make it about yourself, if you can't make it about yourself, if you can't do it for yourself, I say do it for others. Not in the self-sacrificing way where you just forget about all your needs and forget about yourself and only live for others. But I think when you put it in perspective of how can the way that I help myself help others, it can feel like you're doing something greater because you are. And it makes things feel a little bit lighter. Like, I found that when I started training, I realized that what did Kendrick say? He said that even a small fire could burn a bridge. Yeah, small changes, small voices, small shifts, that can make impact. And if it's you by yourself, being a little kinder to yourself, whether it's you're like me and you drop stuff on the floor, like your bags and shit, when you walk in, or if you accidentally drops, like, if something little that you do gets you mad, be kind there and think that, hey, no one's watching, but if someone was, what would they learn from this? So yeah, been dealing with this shit, been dealing with depression, been dealing with my BPD, been dealing with the horrors of being 22, been dealing with the horrors, beauties of breaking generational trauma. All that said, I'm at this point where self-fall is happening. This year's been kind of a shit show, but I've had a lot of opportunity to build my character and to show myself more love and to show up for people in a different way and to alchemize pain into peace. And I think that that's a success. That's something worth celebrating. Whenever I get sad about life and I fall into these depressive funks, girl, the shame comes in because I feel like I should be able to sweep it under the rug. And just keep doing what I need to do. And to a certain extent, I feel like that's the answer. Like, there's certain points where I know I'm just being a big lazy piece of shit. Genuinely. I know when I'm doing that. But the times, like, this time around, I don't want to isolate, and asking for help is so hard because I think it hurts my ego, or it feels like I'm not proving my worth, even though what is it to prove their worth? That's fucked in itself. But I feel like I'm just doing something wrong by not carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders and trying to do everything myself and be superhuman. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start this journey, and I'm taking your ass with me, because I know it's somebody out there that's on the same journey that I am. Also, I didn't really mention, but my name is Salma. Salma. Not Salama, not Salami. My name is Salma. I also like Salma Lama Ding Dong. You can call me Salma Lama Ding Dong. Actually, I want y'all to call me Salma Lama Ding Dong. So yeah, I guess I should take my ass to the gym now. And do some rub-a-dub-dub and do some responsibilities, because I need to do responsibilities, yeah. But basically, I wanted to start this stuff because I felt like it was a perfect time to start it, because I'm a depressed piece of shit right now. And I also feel like I'm at some, like, crossroads in my life where it's like, I could be anything. I got so much potential. I have so much dreams and plans and this and that. And the only thing getting in the way of that happening is me not having the balls to do it. And you know, as scary as it is, like, the fear of rejection, of being judged, of failing is very real and very valid. But my middle school therapist told me a quote that I put in my sorry, this fucking wasp's really just flying around in front of me, in front of my car, fucking trying to, like, say, hey, I'm about to come in your car and ruin your day, and I'm just here, like, trying to, like, do me. Anywho, my middle school therapist told me a quote that's on my Instagram bio. It says that everything you want is on the other side of fear, and I find that to be very true, because it seems like that's some magical formula. Everything in my life that I feared, that I want to accomplish, like, that I'm scared to try, that I did. Girl, success, growth, different opportunity, better opportunity, things I didn't know could happen, because the possibilities are endless, but I had belief in myself, so it came to me. And then, like, for a while, you know, some things happened. I was stuck in my journey. I was, you know, you go through the ebbs and flows, trials and errors, things happen that you can't prepare for, and you got to deal with it, and it throws you off it throws you off a little bit, and you gotta sit back down and be like, okay, what do I really want? You have to system check what's going on. You have to be like, is this really what I want? Is this how I want to go about it? You know. So that happened. It stumped me for a little bit. I won't lie. I'm still, like, I know posting this, like, make it so, you know what scares me most about this is not the recording, it's not the editing. I love editing. People who know me, they know I love editing. I'm on my CapCut, whether it's memes or some, like, motivational reel, or just highlighting my jujitsu clips. But I like to edit. None of that scares me. What scares me is promoting it, acting like, you know, I have the audacity to be seen and to be like, hey, I believe in myself. I'm okay with making myself look like a fool, if that's how you feel. Well, other people might be like, hey, finally she did that thing. Let me take my ass to the gym, and I'll meet y'all there. I'll update y'all when I'm there. So I figured that while I'm here, I'll give y'all a little tour of my second home. Y'all like the stitches I put up? Yup. Happy Halloween, y'all. So you walk in and you're like, wow, this is a great place. I'm gonna assume that's because we had to defrost our fridge. Anyways, this is our gear shop. We got the stuff so you don't be musty. And we have rash guards for days and geese for days. Usually it's a magical AJ here being like, hi, You know, just doing her angel stuff. So we got that Jocko. We got that Jocko. We got that Jocko. Ooh, look how cool the shadow is from the thing. I know that's right. You said we got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing. Wait, you said we you said we got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, judo, and kickboxing for everyone. She, that's crazy. What a good day to be proud of all the progress you're making. Wow, I wonder what great inspiring soul put that there. And also that. Our main mat. Picture of me getting that dub. Woman's closet. Locker room. El baño. Men's locker room. Oh no, did you see that light flicker? You come over here. Here's Murph Murph. That's my coach's dog. I love him so much. Over here is our second mat. Oh, we have more locker room and community pantry and workout area that I should probably be using. And the second mat we use for other things like our self-defense, judo, tinies. I really want to do one of those cool transitions where they like jump. Okay, well, to say it's cool is really debatable, honestly, because I'm not sure it's that cool, but I still want to do it. First of all, check out the Lord merch. Me and my bestie Westie went to go see her. I'll go like this.
Oh my gosh! Selma! Don't murder Death Kill Abby. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so okay, so I was sitting out here like I usually do, watching my videos, watching my rolling, and then I see a little creeper.
It's me. I'm the creepiest.
She's my favorite. So I'm home now. I'm home, and my takeaway from this is that this is really outside my comfort zone. And I kind of digested that it's not the talking to the camera, because I talk to the camera all the time, like I already have established, but it's the audacity to put it out and promote myself and believe in myself so strongly publicly and be like, hey, support me, like shamelessly. And that scares me, because I think when you're trying to pursue something, the fear of judgment and rejection can be very real. And I think it's very valid, but I don't think it should matter as much as I make it matter. Like, I feel like if I post what I want to, like, I feel like if I edit this and I put it out and I'm very proud of it, but then when it comes to me, like, actually putting on my story and being like, go watch this, that terrifies me. I don't want to do that, but like, who would find out about my videos if I didn't promote it, right? So it's like, I want to be seen, I want to say things, and I want to be here, I want to have a presence, but I don't want to tell y'all about it, and that's kind of like not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to work on that, but I do believe in, like, the more you do something, the more you get used to it. So this is just something new, and this is just something that I'm gonna have to get used to. I guess I'll see you in the next video. Okay, YouTuber, yeah! Bye.